Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, your host, Luckymarine. Just adjust my sound of my voice in my ear because it's getting weirded out a little bit. There we go, done. I sound normal. Well, as normal as I'm going to get. I had a look into Cedar Mountain. Cedar? Yeah, Cedar Mountain. And it just requires one core, so I chucked one of the divisions out of here into here. You can see that we have mostly got up to 2,500 soldiers. Why haven't I done this? Probably ran out of money. Although we just used rookies. No. Oh, we didn't have the weapons, did we? Oh, that's fine. That's alright. Law Eustace and Preston will just be 500 dudes short just because of lack of equipment. Now we've got 30, 40, 50, 60,000 tied up in terms of supplies that we can dig into if we need. What else do we have? Yeah, we'll keep them for the time being. But the Fayettevilles with a little bit of our influence, they'll come into the... once we get enough of them, we'll get them given to somebody. But until then, what have I got under my feet that's making noises? There we go. Done. Okay. Anyway, time to be professional. Cedar Mountain, let's go. 9th of August, 27th of August, yeah, so Cedar Mountain comes first. Let's go. This army does not retreat. So, just a singular corps. Probably didn't have to put the other brigade, the other division into this corps, but we can always sort it out when we get onto the battlefield. Discharge who we don't need, bring in people that we do. Advance rapidly to the north around the right of the Union Army and cut Orange and Alexandria Railroad. So he wants us to come around this way. We will see. Yankees have been alerted by our presence and have set a force to halt our advance. Oh, that looks terrible. Occupy the ridge above Cedar Run. Yeah, we're not going that way. No. It's just it, yeah, good luck. Good luck, mate. Yeah, cheers for that. As it's attacking, I'm going to take our cannons out. I found if you're defending, then fair enough, yeah, get the cannons. However, if you're attacking, then your cannons, they're almost an afterthought. And so I would rather have, in fact, Eustace, you step out. Jackson, you step out. Who are these? 1 star. Let's get some of these guys a little bit of experience. Right. We'll try the pincer movement. Swallow, Braxton, Preston, right. We'll have MacArthur, Law, Race, and Hood down this way. We'll probably get these lot through into these woods and try and sweep probably into here. It wants us to push here, and I don't want them to move off this point through the woods, and it'd just be painful to dig them out. I'd rather get into these woods and push them out into this open. Simons Wilcox Hanson and Gavin just make up the front line. It's going like the Zulus do. I think they called it the bull, where they had the body of the bull here, and on either side they had the horns, and their advance to contact was to meet the enemy here, and the horns would wrap around the enemy, and the body of the bull would support this front line until the enemy was surrounded, and they get stabbed to death with spears. This was before they came across firearms. Of course, surrounding the enemy when you've got firearms, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Supplies, where do we want you? I reckon we'll want you around here. But we'll do that. Hood. Yeah. Hood. Race. Law. MacArthur. Let's split skirmishers off you. We'll push the skirmishers out to observe what's going on in this position. MacArthur, you get yourself away. Hill, I want you to blaze through it. Make sure it's all clear. Same on this side. Forest, I want you to make sure that the forests are clear. I'm sorry, I will do that again. Swallow. Preston, right, and Braxton at full strength will split skirmishers off Gavin. Push them through these woods to take up a position just there. Hanson, your skirmishers into here. Wilcox, your skirmishers into here. Actually, Summers, we'll push your skirmishers into this place, and we'll push MacArthur's skirmishers a little bit further down. Three hours to capture the ridge. We'll send you off that way as well. The moment no one's been seen. If they're on this ridge line, they should spot Summers fairly quickly. Right, MacArthur's been spotted. As has Gavin. Oh wow. In fact, you're both hidden. Let's get a volley on these skirmishers here. We'll use this opportunity to try to get around the back of this. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're trying to push out this way. Okay, get yourself away. And you. Somebody's charging somewhere. Of course, can we get you all the way around the back? If nothing else is going to open up. Ooh, wow. Okay. Maybe not. 1,000. 1,000 A thousand horse. Why not? We do give the get the opportunity to have a 1,000 horse. What's going on here? So it looks like they're being fairly aggressive with their placement of people. So how do we counter that? What we do, we set up a line here, make sure that they see us. I feel like that point in Braveheart. It's like, make sure they see you, run away. Yeah, okay. Fools them into doing something, and then we come in from behind. Because you can see the general trend of them rolling this way. Let's get you in a little bit of cover. That's a cavalry charge somewhere. And let's try and push Hill around the back instead. No, right. Gavin, is Gavin up here? No, Gavin's down here. Gavin, let's push you up. And let's run. I need you to stop firing there. I need you to push forward. Looks like these lot are going to try to charge into these woods. If that's the case, we need to try and hold them here. So if we keep firing on for right, he's going to move forward a little bit, fire at the skirmishers because they're within range, they're within his arc of fire, and then they'll move forward a bit. If we turn the firing off, he'll just move. Same with you. We need to push you forward as well. And we need you running. Go skirmishers. Get you around this edge. We might be able to turn Gordon away just by 500 skirmishers or so. Point firing to his flank, but we'll see. And you can see them getting dragged over here because they've not spotted any of this. They've not spotted any of this. Could do with you going there a little bit quicker. Right, forest. Get you back in the forest. Let's open up this again. Let's see where those cav went. If nothing else, we can get you on the floor. Pull flanks. Flanking shot into Carol. Come on, come on, come on. We need this to press out to about the middle of this road. These skirmishers are just going to run away from us. That's fair enough. We can't afford a slogging match with these skirmishers. We can't afford to get held up by these skirmishers. We need to get into position. No. Face that way. I've turned. Fine. Now they're here, you might as well get shots on. Push you forward ever so slightly. Again, ever so slightly. And I need you to hold this position. Let's pull you two, right? When you in behind. Need you to... I need to push you a little bit further forward. If Golden comes forward, we're going to hit him out in the open. Carol is out in the open, so we need to sort of press on. I want to push these skirmishers a little bit further out. Okay, the closer we're getting to these skirmishers, the more they're running off. Wow, okay. Turn you around. Swallow. I know what this is going to happen. I know what's going to happen here even. Carl's going to try hit Preston. Hopefully we can get enough fire from Braxton and Swallow. Forest, Get off your horses. We're gonna need you. We're gonna need you down here, firing into this with your carbines. Let's have a look around here. Have you been spotted? None of you have been spotted. Go on, Swallow, let's get you running. Let's activate charge on Preston. You haven't got the range to hit us. Oh, this is nasty. Go on, Swallow, you should be able to fire into this now. No, just don't move there. There we go. Well, looks like Preston's getting a little bit messed up there. Alright. Well, we've got Swallow who can take Preston's position. We've got Gavin in the rear, if needs be. This 1,000 cavalry has thrown me a little bit. Come on guys, you should be opening up here. Not quite in range for you, are you? What is this? What is this? Looks like Swallow has taken on the melee role here, which isn't good. It's not what he's designed to do. Alright, I need you to hug this edge. If the horse has got around the back, it means that we should be able to as well. We're just going to have to ignore this mentalness for a while. Actually, hands on Wilcox. Let's get you in. You go back. You go back to units as well. And we'll try and shore up this madness. You've been flanked. Not much we can do about that. Yeah, I need both of you to run. Preston, need you back in here. Let's turn you around a little bit. Just so that you're not getting quite so... Need you to turn around a little bit so you're not getting quite so flanked. That's all you push into this position here. Let's try to turn Carol away. Summers, what are we going to do with you? Gavin, where are you? Let's get you around the back. We'll try and tie up Gordon and Wilcox. Wright will come in and get flanking shots into Gordon. We should be able to wrap up Gordon here. Even though he's in cover, we should be able to route him back out. As these woods reclaim them as our own. Come on, right. Get your shit together. You got shots. You've got shots. You've got shots. Right, let's get you back in here. Running. Take advantage of this. This is horrible. And Preston, let's get you out into the open. Let's see where these horses are going. Come on, this should be an easy route. Yeah, you need to be running as well. As does HUD. I will sweep through with right. Whew, wow. Okay. You go back to your unit. We're going to have to turn Braxton around at some point. Fairly soon. Right, let's push you just a little bit further forward. Forrest, you take on the flank. Let's switch fire to whoever we can. You're blocked. Continue on. Let's sweep these out of the cover that they found themselves in. And due to just... I don't know, they just strapped on their man pants and decided to charge into our little forest. Not too happy with that, but there was little we could do. Wilcox, let's get you into that cover there. And let's press ever so gently right up to the edge of this bit of woodland. Right, you're going to get forced out there. Let's pressure you around the back. Hanson, I'm sure we can find a job for you. Get round into McDowell. Come on, let's take him down. Excellent work. Preston, let's retreat you back out of that. We're in good cover here. Should probably bring some of the... No. We've got a predetermined killing ground here. And we're right up to the edge of this forest now. Wilcox will probably overexpose him. How close are you in your reloading animation? Yeah, you're still jerking yourself off. I think that's meant to be a ramrod, but still. Let's get you away from there. We'll form up just so. Preston, let's get you back into that little gap there. Let's not allow them to take advantage of that. MacArthur, got yourself in a great position. Just, I don't know, take your boots off and sneak past them. Right, we've kept some of down here. Do we need him down here? Just form up there. We're dragging more and more people off that point. Preston's out in the middle of the... We're just out in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? It's a terrible position. But you are in cover. How have you got the range to hit us? Or we haven't got the range to hit you. That's... Oh, Preston, what have you got? The Lorenz. 340, so what have you got? That's so much better. I don't know. Let's pull you away and see if we can drag tower with you. No, we just forced him to turn his flank to forest, which is good. So let's get back in there. So I need you to take them out whilst they're out in the open. Preston, I need you to be getting rounds into them as well as soon as you can. And it's probably about time. Though we went for this. Nope. Though just do that, you're a supply wagon, you do what you want. So we've managed to attempt to green into this, which is away from... They say he can see MacArthur, and yet he's chose to take this bait, which is essentially all it is. And MacArthur, let's pull you back as well. That's unfortunate. You're rear-flanked, but you're rear-flanked and you're in full cover, so it's not so bad. Right, let's push you ahead of forest. And don't stop. Ooh, what? Where did these guys come from? Last thing we need is someone popping out of here. Right, as they're turning away, get ready, hit them in the rear, continue that run, continue that route even. Ooh, terrible position to find yourselves in. However, they're chasing the 200, what was 50 here. They're not on the point, which means we can take control of this cover. Keep moving. You keep moving as well. Green's going to be just out in the open. Take those supplies. It's no wonder we got discovered up here, if they had supplies hidden. Hopefully we can get Hood into a little bit of semi-cover. We can get MacArthur firing into the flank of Green. you into some sort of cover. 60%, 60% will do. It's better than what we're going to get. Hill. Let's get you into there. And let's cause chaos. Want you into the back of them. Looks like Dewey has decided to run away. Now is probably the time to start rolling this flank. Now that we've distracted them, now that they're in two minds, now that they've got more than one thing to focus on, we could probably get away with pushing these further forward, getting them a little bit more aggressive. I think we're going to have to sit you here. That's unfortunate. Alright, tower is on the brink of routing. Let's continue this. No, let's try and get rid of some of these 1,000 horses, my word. How are you flanked? How is this a flank? The one thing about having bigger units is that I find it difficult to put them in places. Get you across that little bit of river. Get you into the back of these cannons. We'll try and rout them away. Everyone else, follow suit. Let's move up. Let's put these guys under a little bit of pressure. Turn around and flank them. And again, we're not doing much with forest or hill. Or us for that matter. Let's get you involved. When you firing into skirmishes, when you firing into this, when you sprinting into that gap there. I know we're leaving the safety of the woods, but it looks like they're trying to focus down MacArthur. Alright, yeah, let's push you out. Let's try keep green running. Who you after? Hill, yeah. Keep rounds going down on hill. Everyone else, push up. Let's not give these guys that are running backwards a chance to set themselves. Otherwise we're going to be up against 3 big units. If we can now roll Prince back, and then Gordon, and then Tower, and then Prince, and then Gordon, it's going to be 3 versus 1 at any point, instead of 3 versus 3. Come on, keep going. Let's get you back on your horses. Sometimes it takes a little bit of a double click. I don't know why. Can we get one of these guys focused down? Can you get shots on the cannon? Looks like you might be able to. Let's get you off your horse. Let's focus down Dury whilst he's getting his feet wet. You're not being effective. Let's get you into the fight. I think we can get to them. Banks. Can we get a cheeky shot on you? We cannot. We cannot. Try to put you through this gap. Ooh, no. Let's try get shots onto Reynard. What is that in the open? I know if I turn my back on this, he's going to come back. Although, they are wavering. They're on the way out. I can wrap them up with semis probably. Push Wilcox over here. Hanson, Gavin, pull Wilcox around the side along with Hood. Wrap these guys up. Push them out of the point. Push them out of the cover into the open. We'll probably pull Law back and swallow a little bit, just so they've got somewhere to retreat into, so they don't try pushing through our lines. I hate canister. I hate seeing canister shot hit our lines. No, stay in there. Alright, you focus. Prince down. Looks like he's going to be the one to rat first. You're on this gap. You get your feet back. You down here. When you continuing to drive Greenwhite. Law's going to get flanked. Let's turn you around in preparation for this hit. Oh, Carol's been turned away. Superb. I'll get you through the gap. Right, we'll push you forward. Forest. Just get you off your horses here. I reckon you can do a bit of damage. We'll bring you in here, I think. And we'll try and surgically cut out the cannon from this area. We can't get through. They put the cannons behind this line and behind this line. So we've either got to get into here to get them, or in through the top. I think, hopefully, Forrest's rate of fire with his carbines should be able to extract them. Three on one and Prince, let's get him rolling. I need you down here. Want you... No, I need you to cover Forest. Yeah, MacArthur's been turned away. Carry on. Right, so one of the cannons has been routed. We should be able to... Swallow's been left behind. That's terrible. Should be able to wrap this up. Do we have any units over here? Nothing. Green's been squidged. Squidged? Yep. Green's been squidged out of here, along with Dury actually. We might be better off just letting them go. Just give them a space to run out into. We've got the point. We're going to capture the ridge. We grab the point, we squish this, we set up a defensive line, so when these come back, they've got to fight through us to get to retake the point. We don't go running off into the middle of the wilderness just to get cut down. Yeah, MacArthur's wavering. In fact, try to get round into the back of tower. You into the side of Crawford. You try to take out Banks if you can. If you can't, then switch fire on to Carol. I'll try cut out Robinson. Come on, you should all be fine here. Alright, switch targets onto baits. We're going to need HUD in this gap. We'll position Semmers just here for if either of these start marching back towards us. Want you in these woods. Again, just to try hold them up. Let's get your Wilcox to try and dislodge Calculate Hansen. To try dislodge Heartsuff. Really? Heartsuff, yeah, well, Heartsuff. And Forrest, you keep those carbines singing. Looks like Swallow's getting forced out of there. We'll about face him. And we'll probably move Forrest around here. Link him up with Hill. Right, you move away. Swallow. Let's have you firing into that now. Hansen's moved away, but he'll be back and in greater numbers. There will be greater numbers. That's just a joke. That's done. Forrest, on yours is. You switch fire, you switch fire. I don't want to be pressing them into the woods. Although if they're in the woods, then they're not really our problem, are they? No, not that. This way. Let's try. We'll just poke these guys. Just remind them that there's still dangers around them. They can't just bimble off into the corner. Right, HUD. Lord. Might as well do as much damage as we can before they get into some kind of cover. When you press up, you to press up. Hansen is already back into the fray. Excellent. Alright, good stuff. You in the gap. We need to press forward. And we need to press forward. We do as much damage as we can whilst they're fairly vulnerable. You into the top here. And hopefully we can have this wrapped up if by the time Green and Dewey end up back. Still, we might be able to hold them here with Semmers and Semmers skirmishers. Nope. You lot fire into that mess. Forrest, you can deal with Robinson. Wow. Okay, fair enough. Come on, continue firing. So we've held these guys up just a little bit. Gavin, I'm going to need you to go babysit Geary. Let's pour fire into Heartsoft. And we'll push Gavin into this wood here. Geary will turn around and come back, much like these guys are doing. On the point. Hanson, you go help out as well. Between this lot, we should be able to annihilate Heartsoft. We should. We should. Preston, you've been forced out there. Bring it down. Okay, so we've secured the ridge. Get off your horses. Continue to do as much damage as you can. If we can keep them rolling, keep them routing out of here, so that they don't have the opportunity to sort the lives out to get shots away. Come on, just fire at whatever you can. These guys are still just concentrating on these skirmishes. Somehow you're blocked. Alright, okay. Not okay with them too much. Carter will get you out that way as well. Supplies that we captured. Let's go and resupply them. You... No. The supplies with the smaller radius can go up north. You can supply these guys as you're walking past. One, two, three, four. There's only two over here. 4 should be enough for them. MacArthur. Let's face this way. Everybody should be running. Whether they are or not is anyone's guess. Flanking shots into the side of Prince should get him to move again. Excellent. And again, let's not allow them to set themselves. Fire into Prince. Let's get him running. Hill will pull you away. Forest will pull you away as well. Let Preston take the brunt of... Looks like they've sorted their shit out again. Which is unfortunate. But because there are so many people on top of each other, they're all going to get, yeah, blocked, blocked, blocked. They're not going to be able to put effective fire down. And these guys are just... Well, for want of a better phrase, dumb. Both have been captivated by semi-skirmishers. Geary is not in cover. Gavin is in cover. Who's going to win that one? Let's just make sure Hard Stuff doesn't get any funny ideas. Push out just a little bit. You press up. You press up as well. Are there any cannons in there? There are not. Excellent. Let's just turn you around on your axis. Get Forest in beside you. And Hill. I don't think there's going to be a gap for Hill. We can move Hill in there if someone drops out. We've got Law here as well. Let's try focus down somebody, get him to panic, so that he's not firing at us. And let's hold you just there. Nope. Nope. Stop. Stop and fire at anything. Swallow, can we get you in behind? Try push these a little bit. Yeah, they should be taking more losses than we are. You've been supplied, you've been supplied. You who were calling out for ammunition, you've been supplied as well. Let's get you into here. You look like you're out of range. Let's push you up. Don't know how Preston is blocked. Don't know. More ransom before they leave range. Yeah, not many. Alright, let's pull back a little bit. No, not you. We'll spin you around a little bit though. Hanson, we'll pull you back just a little bit. Swallow again, we'll pull you back. And we'll allow them to exit those woods once more. Semmers, let's pull you away slightly. Let's try and lure them into this open ground. Hill. Okay, you're on your horses. I think this is all done by the shouting, really. They should be wanting to go back to the point, this point here. So I don't know what they're doing. Go resupply Forest. He's got the carbines, he's probably going to run out of rounds a lot quicker than these guys. Let's press you forward, and you. Okay. They've had a brain fart, but I'm not going to fire into that. These should want to get back to the point again, but brain fart ensues. We'll just grind this into a little paste and get out. I'll give him a decent amount of experience as well. Preston, how are you getting on in terms of losses? Oh, you're doing alright. Yeah, rate 4 to 1 is pretty spectacular. So we'll take these out. I'm not going to risk fighting these who are already in cover. Not going to risk fighting into this again, already in cover. Again, for full supply. Everyone's fully supplied. Could do this all day. We'll probably end up doing this all day. Oh, hello. Right, so there's a little bit of movement. You're firing, you're firing. Yep. This guy's gonna pop up about here, I think. He hasn't seen us. We might be able to get double flanking shots into this guy here. Nope. Still not bad if we can keep out of the range of this guy. He's out in the open. There's a 3-on-1 here. Let's get you in there. Let's pull you back on the point. 2-on-1 will be fine. These guys are continuing to rain hell down in the tiny corner. Are you? Yep, you're all firing. Good. And away they go. And they will return now. Come on, Forrest, I haven't seen you firing in a while. There's plenty of work to be doing. Our supply wagon is almost empty. That's how many kills. If Wright and Preston aren't up to 3 stars after this, something's seriously wrong. No, Forrest. Keep this line and then hold it. You're firing. You're firing as well. Good. Kind of waiting for these to come back. And also waiting for this to happen, but it hasn't. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to lose men for the sake of it. Oh, wow. Okay, done. Done? Done. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick by my principles. You don't fight. If you're allowed to finish, and you can finish, and the enemy are in cover, then do finish. If you can finish, but you've got something like this going, wow, look at this. And you've got something like this going on, by all means finish it off. Or if you've got them out in the open, by all means finish them off. But there's no point replacing men just because you've been silly enough to try to take these out. In the grand scheme of things, it was about 2,000 here, 2,000 down here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here. Grand scheme of things, 9,000 extra men. Not going to make a big difference. So, finish. Alright, so comparable numbers took to the field. We had 2,000 men more, which is nothing really. They had more cav than us, they had a hell of a lot more guns than we did. Wonder what damage their guns did. Saw quite a lot of canister going off. Huge kills from right. Yeah, right and Preston. This was just slaughterhouse up here. Forrest did really well for what he is. I mean, he's only 600 strong. Took out twice that many in terms of his size. Where's that cannons? Robinson. Yeah. Hall not so much, Bates not so much. Robinson did work. That was unfortunate. But cannons, if you're the defending side, mega important. If you're the attacking side, however, you're probably best swapping out those cannons for units that are a little bit more mobile, units that can hold a line, units that can flank. So Preston got a promotion. I will see how much right has gone up by. Whole 15 units. Whole 15 Napoleons. That's one full brigade of Napoleons. We use them. We use our cannons in multiples of 15. We don't go any higher than that. Not bad. To say that we were attacking into a defensive, relatively defensive position, had they held it. I can't move around the map here. But if we were doing this, I'd have held this tree line here for all we were worth. Sat people here, away from this cover, so if they wanted to attack into this area, they'd have had to move out into the open to do it. In terms of this location, I'd have probably pushed skirmishers into here, maybe a couple of units into here, just to make sure that we didn't get flanked. We managed to get units all the way around behind them, and they didn't get spotted. That's not how you win a fight. And they didn't win, they lost. Oh, 83 prisoners exchanged for exactly 83 additional recruits. Splendid. We covered our losses. I think, did we? Pretty much. Did we? 5,200. I'm going to have to check that now. 5,200. Did we cover our losses? Yeah, we did. By about 1,000. And our career point. What do we use our career point for? Bring politics up. And yeah, I'll sort all this out in the before Manassas Depot. Let's just start Manassas, not start it, but at least get to the screen where you can review. Oh, okay. So we're not even using our units for Manassas Depot. It's great. That's great. It means that it's essentially, if we win, 94,000 Confederate dollars that we can just, we don't have to use to reinforce our troops. An extra 3,300 manpower again that we don't have to use to reinforce brigades. And 4 reputation points, which will take us to 95, which will give us a decent morale boost for the second bull run. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will be in the next episode. Until then, do take care.